I do like this sweatshirt a lot. My favorite part is the gold tips on the little drawstrings. And how did you get it to where it was like actually felt like, you know, there's like what is that?
So when I was looking into doing merchandise for like to sell and stuff, I had got a hoodie from somebody before. It was actually my boys from Vallejo. Swish branding or Swish is their clothing. And when I got their hoodie, they had the aglets changed to gold, and they also had they had their logo on it. And I remember, and that always stuck with me. And I always remember that. So I'm like, man, when I do my hoodies, I'm for sure gonna do that. I didn't know it was gonna be the gold and stuff, but once I did my design and stuff, I seen the gold, and I was like, yeah, I for sure gotta do that. So I changed them to gold. That took so much time and so much effort trying to do that. Me and my mom was in here putting these together. They kind of got a little, you know.
You had to put them together.
Yeah. So basically, I was ordering my hoodies from a place, ordering the hoodies. They would ship me to. They were also replacing these there, so I had to pay the hoodie place to order hoodies from somewhere else, replace these, ship me the hoodies. Then I had to go take this hoodies once I got them here and go get them printed. So I was spending like $50 a hoodie just to make them.
That's what I was gonna say. This is probably this is $50 when you're done with it.
That one, I don't know if you got I don't know if you came when I was getting them made or if I made them. Did I make yours or was I getting them made?
I don't know. Just talk about how you do it now, I guess.
Yeah, so basically, I was doing that first process where I had to do all these third person, do this. So I'm like, how can I cut my costs down? Because I didn't want to raise the price when I was selling to my friends and stuff. I really just wanted to get the brand out there. So I did some research, got me a seller's permit, which allowed me to buy the hoodies at wholesale price. So now my hoodie price was down. Then I learned that you could change these out yourself by ordering, like, you know, on Amazon, you can get a lot of these. And now you got a lot of these, and all you got to do is replace them. So you're not paying nobody to do that no more. So I cut that price down. And then once you start learning how to do this stuff, what you were talking about earlier was the vinyl. Like when you get those hoodies where the stuff feels like it's inside, for me, it felt kind of like once you wash those, it feels not cheap. It just looks like you've had it for a long time. With these, when it sticks off and you can feel it, you kind of, I don't know, it just made me, I like that feeling. So
no, I was actually really surprised. Vinyl. It's like, and it's a quality hoodie.
Yeah, that's what I also wanted. Like, that's why it took me so long to like really go out and do the hoodie stuff, because when I did it, I didn't want to start off with, you know, bad quality and then jump up. I wanted to start off with the good quality, so that because your brand, like we learned in college, like one bad experience with a client or a customer with your brand, they'll remember that.
Yeah, I mean, this hoodie cost, for anyone that wants to know, it cost me $750, but besides that, it was
exactly. It's not that expensive.
I feel like you've been selling a ton of them though, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, we started off, I think it was like last year in November and December. I might be wrong with the months and how many months, because it just went like this. I'm talking about every day. It was here like sun up, sun down. That's all I could do. We sold about probably like 100 and something. My mom says 400 hoodies, but I know she's losing her mind. I say 200, 100. She thinks it was 480. She thought we've been here since for 11 months. She told me that. But nah, yeah, it's hard work. And definitely, like, it was a good thing to learn, because, like I said, during those type of times, like even now in the holidays, sometimes the video stuff gets slow because of the weather and people are buying gifts and stuff. So that was a good thing to learn how to do, just in case, because I wasn't just doing my hoodies. I was also doing other people's brands. And
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, if I had the manpower and the enough hours in the day, I could still be doing that on the side, like doing that with other people's brands, my brands. But it's just, I have to be at editing, and if I'm editing, I can't be here. So it's kind of like a trade-off, you know. It's a little balance.
So people saw you selling your hoodies and they were like, hey, like, I need to get this done. Can you do it for me? Yeah,
exactly. I was doing a lot. Like, I had some friends that had passed away, so their whole neighborhood was trying to get a lot of those made. I had my sister with, you know, she does a photography company, so she's getting some stuff made for her, and this lady in a band. It was different stuff. I just couldn't take on all the orders, because, you know, it's not the best money, it's not bad money, but it's just for what I do, time is more important. Like, I need time to be able to do different things. So, but I think I might pick it back up. Just do this time around. I might do less like last time I was like, anything you want, everybody bring your orders, and this time I might do it more like exclusive. So it's like maybe 6 releases in one color, you know, this certain colorway, and then, you know, do it like that. So it's not just doing 100 of them a day. That's too much.
You just got the black and the white right now?
I don't have no here to show you now, but
What other?
I had black ones, I had white ones, I had gray, navy, I got green. I had all types. I had jackets, what are those jackets called?
Like the
Like windbreaker jackets.
Oh yeah.
I had black ones, gold ones. I was gonna do long sleeves. It's just like I want to do it again because I know I got so many more ideas and so many colorways, but it's just like I said, it's too much time. It's too time consuming right now, especially now. It's a lot. The video stuff picked back up a lot, so it's like, I love doing the video stuff, so I always get towards that way.
How'd you get into video stuff? Anyways, I was trying to think back. Did you just buy a camera for fun or something?
I was so my whole life, like with MySpace days and stuff, I always was the guy that I always edited pictures and mess with people's background. I always had a thing for that. Like I always liked photos. And when I was younger, my sister was a photographer. So she used to always, take photos of me playing sports and stuff. As a kid, you looking up to your older sisters. It's interesting. You don't even know that you're seeing it, but you're into it. So, all through college and stuff. I never really did it in college or nothing. That step like a couple of classes like me and you took a couple of classes. It was interesting, like to edit, but when it's schoolwork, it's different. It's like you're getting told to do it. You're not getting, just go out there and do your own thing. So when I got out of college, I went to Italy and played football. Came home, had a job, and I know how everybody go through that transition as an athlete where it's like, I don't know about this job. I'm not used to this. Like it's a weird feeling.
Those videos on that Instagram that you used to have.
Yeah, that was real feelings.
Killed me.
Man, so I was doing that, and then like I said, I was trying to be a graphic designer at the time. So even when I was in college, actually, I was trying to do graphic design. I remember meeting up with some people out there like the coach hooked us up with or something to try to transition from college to the work field. But every time I went to those meetings, like I was realizing that graphic design is not my thing. I'm not that well, I don't have that much knowledge about it. I'm not just I don't know. It just I felt like it wasn't. I was making connection, but I was like, I don't think this is where I'm gonna take it. So got back home after college and I started, editing pictures still, just doing it because it was something I just always did as a hobby. One day I said, I want to get my own camera so I could take pictures and edit my own pictures. And then one day I was just, I did that. And then one day I clicked the video mode. I used to have a lot of friends that rap. Even to this day they rap. And I was always around them in the studio and stuff. So one day I clicked on video mode and ever since then I've been hooked.
So who did you shoot first?
My first video, I don't know who the exact first video was, but I know I used to mess around with one of my boys named Tremaine. Maniac Flame is his rap name. I remember we used to watch him play for for the Arizona Wildcats out there in Oregon. So that was kind of like my first, him and my little cousin Young Day. They always been rapping. They always been good. They always kind of, we'd be at the house, they freestyle, just, young kids just playing around. And me at that age, I'm always thinking like, how could I just not be here just, being around them while I rap? How can I help them or how can I bring something to the table? So at that time, Tremaine was trying to go to the NFL. He was rapping and stuff. So I was trying to get a camera and do certain things and trying to just step my life up because I knew sports was coming to a halt, or it was at a halt actually. So shot a couple of his videos, shot a couple of my little cousin videos, and then just ever since then, I've just been doing it, whether it was at my mom's house, in the kitchen, wherever. I was always editing. My friends come over, I was always editing, doing something with the camera, and that's how it started. It never stopped. Just playing in the backyard, really.
Someone hit you to were they like, hey, I'll pay you to do something? Or did you start you're like, oh, I need to start reaching out to people?
It was in the beginning, like I said, I shot a lot for them just because they were like the closest people to me that were doing it. So it was like I was so young and ready to, not young, but so.
Was it free back then?
Back then, yeah, I was so excited to do it that I was just doing it. Like when I was calling them, like Tremaine and Young Day to come out to Fairfield and let's do something. Because I know with anything you have to practice. So, and I like their music, so it was always like, oh, this is kind of fun. Let me practice, and I'm just doing, instead of just being at the house sitting there doing nothing, I might as well do something. So, and then I remember the first video shoot I charged them. I think it was like $50 in Vallejo. Went to not a good neighborhood. Late night, just doing everything I didn't really want to do, but doing it just because it was the love I had to,
Was it a rapper?
Yeah, it was a rap video at like a liquor store or something.
And
for me looking back now, I'm like, man, I was like, what was I doing? But back then it was like those were the experiences that really shaped me to who I am now today. Having to go out there for $50 and work your butt off and doing it off the love. Now, when you get paid more money and you're still doing something you love, it's like, man, I appreciate that, because I would have did it for free if I didn't have no other way. So it's a blessing for real.
When did it become like your full-time job?
In 2000 and I think I would say maybe 14. I know me and my girlfriend had just got an apartment, and then like 3 or 4 months in the job, I was working at Demand Force in San Francisco, a little tech company, and they when you go from like a temp to permanent, and then they start getting the permanents out, so they get more temps. It was like but I never knew that. So got the new apartment, and then I get the call. I come to work one day. It was a funny story. You'll like this. I go to work one day, and I was close with my manager, and she was telling me like, a lot of people are getting let go tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, like she's giving me the feeling like, yeah, be prepared, like whoopie whoop. And so I used to go to work at 6 a.m. I'd always be the first one there. I'd be there like 5:50. So I'm in there, and one of my boys gets to work, and I'm like, yeah, man, a lot of people getting let go today, and it's gonna be a sad day. Well, just telling him, like, he's like, yeah, did you check the email? I'm like, what email? Because at this time I wasn't a businessman then. I was just a kid coming to work, happy, having fun, never checking my emails. If they check my email, I'm like, why? He said, yeah, they got everybody's name on there. So I went on there just, being nosy. So I go on there and I see the name Keith. But we got 2 Keiths in the office. So I'm like, hold on, that might be a mistake. That's not me. Go down some more, another Keith. Oh no, it's both of us. So I start calling my manager. I'm nervous, like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, man, nothing I could do, and they just let me go that day. And then it was so crushing for me, because it's like a football team. You getting cut from your football team with all your boys, and now you're done. Like, it was a real humbling experience to let somebody tell me, I mean, not let somebody, but somebody telling you like, we don't need you no more. Like, go home. And I've never felt that. It was so like, oh, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, and it was like at a time where I just got my first apartment and made a commitment with her to, pay bills, and I'm like nervous, like, oh wow. So it took me a couple of days, like after that first day, to like get up and get back in a good routine, trying to figure stuff out. And then the camera was right there, and I was still kind of working slow. Like, I was still doing it. It wasn't the full-time thing yet. I had cut clients and stuff, but I wasn't full-time. But I just made it a promise to myself to never go back, because I didn't want to have that feeling again where someone could tell me to go home. And I also didn't already like just the way when I was working, I could notice. That's why I started at the commute page. It's like, man, you give your whole life to go to work and spend all this time, and no matter how hard you work, you're getting the same paycheck. You got to work the same hours. If something happens to you, they're going to replace you. And then you got guys coming into the office. I'll be there at 6 a.m. to, busting my butt. And I see the guys higher up coming, and they chilling, hanging out, coffee, laughing. I'm stressed out. They making 3 times the amount of money as me, and I'm spending more time here.
Mm-hmm.
Those little experiences of working, it shifted my mind so much, and I knew I had to create a way, and I just put my head down and got the camera and never looked back. I had to figure it out.
You had to be your own boss after that.
Loved it. It's like, and then when I started working for myself and seeing like that I was in control, that right there, like being able to control your every day and set your own rules and your own dress code and all that, it's worth more than any money you could have.
Yeah.
And I come across people now, they be like, man, why are you so happy? Why are you so up? And I feel like that's the big thing, because when you're waking up every day and you're doing something you love, like you basketball, you're excited to do these things. Like, that is a blessing. Now you got to wake up and go write an essay or do some homework you didn't want to do. It's hard. But on an everyday basis, to wake up and do what I love to do and get new equipment and try stuff out, and it's like a whole world is open to me. So much freedom, so much just joy.
Yeah, it is a lot of work though.
And that's the funny thing. It's like, because I'll be here, I'm at the computer right now, I'm editing, and because I'm at home, a lot of times people don't realize that, like, if I didn't work like this, there would be no KWelchVisuals. If I didn't wake up every day and come here and put in the work, like, it's not given to you, especially when you don't have like a job that pays you every day. You have to go find clients. You have to keep evolving, or your company would die here. I didn't have times where I was hot, or where I couldn't stop clients from calling, to times where I had no clients. And it's like, man, I got to evolve. I got to do stuff, because, a lot of people get scared. It is a scary feeling when you don't know where that next paycheck coming from.
Yeah.
But when you bet it on yourself, and you have that, that grind and that determination, you'll figure it out, because we always do.
What's You said like, you know, obviously there's probably some weeks where you have 0 clients, but there are probably some weeks where you have like, what's the most, you know, work you've had at one time, and then what's like a normal week?
I mean, what makes it a lot of work at a time is like when I start. So if I'm shooting music videos, those are not as hard for me because I do those on a regular. So if I'm shooting a music video a day, I could knock out a video, shoot a video every day, and maybe edit one every day too. Because I shoot for 2 hours usually, and I come home and edit after that, or I'm here editing before I go shoot. So when I'm having just music videos, it's cool. But now when I start shooting like these weddings, and now I'm shooting for Reardon High School, and you know, commercials, those type of videos for me, I don't just get to come in here and vibe out and just edit. It's something new, so I have to think about it. I gotta do a little research, watch other videos. I gotta be real sharp, and that's when I'm getting overwhelmed because like I have those type of videos, but then I'm booking other videos on top. So it's like I might have 4 videos I gotta really focus on, but I just shot 2 videos a day, so now it's 6. The next day I shot 2, now it's 8. And then if I'm shooting, I can't edit. That's what a lot of people don't like. That's my struggle. It's like, yeah, your video doesn't take long to edit, but I've already shot a video the day before your video, and I have to edit that one first. But because I was shooting your video today, I wasn't able to edit. So now it's 2 videos I got to edit. So that's kind of the balance, trying to keep your normal life. Like, you know, you have girlfriends and friends and you want to do all that, trying to keep that alive, but still having to like be dedicated to take yourself to, you know, to the office to work, because, you know, there's days I wake up, I don't want to come here sometimes. I want to just go hang out, but it's just like sports. If you don't go work in the gyms, you might get your spot to it.
The editing is the long part, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, certain projects, like I say, like music videos, is not too long, but like editing requires you to be right here and not talk to no one else. It's like homework. You have to kind of be here, focused by yourself. You don't want no one there. I mean, you can't have people there, but me, I like to work on my own and do my thing. But then it's like, another thing is like working by yourself and working for yourself when you're at home or you work in your home office. Like I said, people don't, they think you're just there. They think you're available, but you kind of gotta, it's hard. You gotta turn the phones off sometimes. You gotta lock the door because people see you and they went, hey. No, I'm in the library right now, basically. I can't. But
How many hours can you knock out a music video in?
Like shooting it or editing? Or
editing. You said 2 hours shooting?
Yeah, I usually give a client 2 hours, because what I've learned is like when you give somebody like 2 hours, something, like when they get there, they're trying to work. When you give somebody so many hours, a lot of times it's wasted time. And like I say, my time is, so I don't want to waste an hour because I could be here getting stuff done so that I can go shoot another one. So I'm really specific on my time frames because I don't like wasted time. But I can edit a video like, I say probably I'm in here like on a one video, I probably do. It's never straight because for me, when I'm editing, like I'll get to a certain position, I'm like, okay, I like that, but let me take a little break off the computer, because when you're here by yourself and you're looking at the same thing over and over, it gets kind of like, oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know, you know, it's not fresh. So I like to get a little break. But I say about 3 hours, come in the next day and tighten up with the titles and transitions and colors a little bit and just make sure it's all good. Like, and probably hour that day. So like the first day is like a rough draft day. You kind of just tightening the paper up, and the next day is like, all right, get all the errors out and get all the stuff you need to tighten up out, and then that's kind of how it works.
What's your biggest video? I saw one. You have some, like, I think millions of views on one of the rap videos. I know the artist is big, but I never really listened to him.
Yeah, OMB Peasy. That was the video that kind of changed both of our careers, really, because when we did that video, you know, he was from Mobile, Alabama, and he was out here in the Bay Area. He didn't really know nobody yet. And I was just kind of picking up, kind of going. You know, I had a lot of people that knew me from sports stuff, but they watched my stuff. And then I met him in Vacaville, shot his video.
What song?
It's called OMB Peasy, the artist. The song is called Lay Down. They got 18 million views on YouTube right now. Probably more just because it's not just on my YouTube, it's on his YouTube, which has like 9, 10 million. It's on World Star, they got a couple million. So that song alone, video alone, probably got like close to like 60, 70 million. But yeah, we dropped the video, and it was like one of those songs where like I got it, he sent it to me, and I'm like, for some reason I kept listening to it. I'm like, I like this song for some reason. Because I always try to listen to my artist songs and see, like, because I know a lot of people, like, people count people out if they're not big yet. And I don't like to do that because I was a cameraman that wasn't big or it wasn't doing anything yet. And, you know, it takes time and work to get to where you at. So I never like to count people out. But I kept listening to a song, and then you know, I had it on my YouTube channel, and all of a sudden, like maybe I think 2 weeks later or something, I just kept getting comments on YouTube. And I didn't even know nothing really about YouTube comments and stuff at that time. Just comments, notifications. I'm like, man, this is kind of going up. And the next thing you know, it just skyrocketed. And he got signed by E40. He was getting all this publicity. We shot another one. At this time, he was even doing bad. Like he was doing not doing so bad, but he was doing bad in life where it was like, we shot that first video. I love the song. I love kind of how what we did. I seen the where it was going. And I'm like, let's shoot this next song. He sent me another song. I'm like, let's shoot this. But he was telling me at the time he didn't really have a budget or nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even worried about it. Let's just get this out because I want to, you know, I just want to see this grow. Like, let's do it because we had so much momentum. So I came out and shot the next one for free. And that one kind of did good numbers too. But the lay down, it just kept skyrocketing, and it really changed his life. Like he's doing this thing right now. He's big.
How do you guys get connected?
Well, he told me that one of his friends or somebody he was in jail with told him about me. I guess they was in jail with somebody from the Vallejo area. He told him about me. So he called me one day on the phone when he got out. He did, and I didn't even know. You know, I just get a call from a Alabama sounding, like his voice, he's Alabama, like he's from Alabama, so it's so country and different. He's like, called me like, huh? I didn't know who it was. And it's like, lucky I took that call. Luckily we put it together because it changed all our lives, but it was like, I really didn't even know who it was, never seen him. So when I go shoot his video, I pull up in Vacaville and it's him and like 4 dudes. And like these dudes look like if you see them, if you're not acquainted with like, you know, being around these type of dudes stuff, like you see them, you meet them somewhere, you might be a little nervous just off the strength of like, you know, it's rappers, they got money, chain. It's just, you know, and for most people, it might be a little like, oh, okay, I don't know if I should have met them by myself type look. But I meet up with them, they cool. They just young dudes, they cool. And I actually left all my equipment at home that day. Or I left a bag that had all my stuff. So I'm like, I had to tell them like, all right, man, let me come right back. I left some stuff. So it's already, I'm like, man, I'm doing bad today. Like I'm leaving equipment. What am I doing? Come back. They waited for me. I come back. I had like 30 minutes. I had to go back home, came back. They waited for me. We shot the video and 18 million views. It was a crazy day though. Like I left equipment.
Yeah.
It was just a wild day.
You guys still connected?
Yeah, we talk a little bit, but you know, now it's like we're both so busy. It's not like back in the day where it's like he could just call me straight and hey, let's go, let's do it. That's kind of how it always was. Now everybody, he got managers, they got labels. It's just it's different. And my thing is like I don't like to get just stuck on like one client or having to be stuck to one. I like to be able to do weddings, do this. I like to be in control. So, you know, I like if it don't just happen organically, then sometimes it don't happen. And I don't really stress it because you know, I got so much stuff going on, and I know that anything I shoot, like it doesn't have to just necessarily be the most popular rapper or this. It could be changing my life with just shooting products or just shooting this. Like lately, I've been shooting this thing. I know it's probably funny, but I got this light right here to start doing product shoots. I do a lot of recent YouTube videos. I watch how they shoot products. So that's my new thing. I'm about to start practicing on how to shoot all these products. So people have inventions or food that they cook or stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing I want to get into.
That's
I like that type of client, like where it's like an industry or like an organization or a company, not just an individual, because you know, companies and stuff, they have a lot more budgets and you can do bigger projects and better stuff because that's what they want. That's the goal, is for them to invest a lot of their money into that so that they can get money in return.
Yeah. Is that music video your favorite project you've ever done?
No. It's one of my worst, not my worst videos, but like, you know, we're always critique ourselves to the worst, but like that video, I actually didn't even know how to color videos at the time. So I shot that video flat, which means like you shoot a video with no color, you have to go back in and color it later. So I did like my first flat video with him. So when I got it home, I'm like, I don't know how to color this stuff. So I had to put this filter all through. I don't know if they go watch the video after, they'll see there's this filter that's like a smoky green colory effect. And it was really just because I had to save myself with the footage because I didn't know how to color it. So that was really, like I said, that day, for that to change our lives like that, it wasn't even supposed to happen. Like I left equipment, didn't shoot it the right way, a lot of stuff. And he liked it, you know, and when I watched that video now, I'm like, man, that video, what was I doing? To have that one be the one that people see my work, 18 million people, like that's what they see my work. For me, I wish it was something else, but you know.
What video are you most proud of?
Most proud? It's hard to say. I've been shot so many videos. I like this one video I shot in LA because somebody flew me out. We had a script and stuff. It's called Winter Circle Dawn. I forgot the name of the video. I'll send it to you after. But
it's a rap video.
Yeah, but it's like it's my boy he used to actually work at the newspaper out here, and he has good ideas, and when we come together, we put together little movies. But I think that one was good. We shot from like the middle of the beginning of the day to like nighttime, and I was in LA, just kids, not kids, just us just doing our thing and making it work in the city. Like it was a fun experience, and it came out like dope.
That's what's up. You got like set rates, or do you kind of change it depending on the project or like what their budget is, or?
Oh, music videos is usually about set rate, but now I'm about to start. What I've been learning, like when I'm talking to the business guys, is like the way you present your product to people, and the way you if you give them pricing options and stuff, you can always elevate your pricing, or it looks better. So right now it's base rates, but by the end of this year, now that I got this lighting stuff, it's about to be like, kind of how they do like when you go to a car detail or something. This is the base rate, and you got to do the add-ons.
Yeah.
And it's hard out here because in this small city, a lot of people don't have budgets for those videos. So I kind of work with the people, and I work with budgets, and I try to make it work for everybody. But eventually, I want to get to a place where it's like, when I shoot your video, there's a budget involved. There's, it's a big project.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just, you got to get it during how you live sometimes.
Do you want to get to the point where like you have like employees?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily it's kind of employees, but it's more like contracted. It's like people you contract. They don't have to necessarily work for me, but when it's a project time,
yeah,
you hire them, and they're like your set lighting guys, set this. So I do have that kind of right now, but like I said, I've been more for the people. I've been out and shooting videos out here, shooting for companies, shooting this, but I haven't really done the bigger music video budget shoots in a while, just because, like I say, my thing is time, and those take a lot of time, and you kind of make similar to the same amount of money. So I am not really trying to take on those right now, because I'm trying to grow my capital and stuff so that I can invest into this and make it as big as it can be. And right now, I mean, I contract people, but if you got enough hustle, you could do a lot of the stuff on your own. You know what I mean? But eventually it will get big enough where it's like, okay, yeah, we got a team and we're doing things. That's what I try to do. Like, I got one of my best friends, he flies drone now. I try to hire him for the drone. I got an audio guy that's one of my close friends, lighting guy that I've been dealing with for a long time. So the team's in motion. It's just about finding clients that want the team right now. That's really what it is. Small cities, people, people are kind of small-minded stuff, so it's difficult.
Who would be the dream artist, thinking big, to shoot for? Let's put it out there right now.
Matt Gray. That's who I want to shoot a video for in my life. I could have, but alive, I don't know, bro. I'm Bay Area to the heart, so like I like Bay Area artists. Like I like when the Bay's doing big artists out there. That.
Have you shot for E40?
Yeah, I shot a video for E40. I've known E40 since I've been a kid, though. Oh, Drake. I think Drake would be dope, just because Drake for me is like he the dopest artist when it comes to like versatility and stuff. I think that'd be dope.
Someday.
Yeah, but see, I don't even. My thing is, I'm not trying to like be a music video director. I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to shoot for companies. Like I want to be shooting the commercials for this company, shooting the product shots for the Doritos bags. Like that's
where the money is, huh?
Yeah, but it's also like, for me, it's, I don't know. Lately, I think as I'm getting older, like I'm drawn to those type of videos. I watch them on YouTube. Yeah. Like I've done so many music videos over the years now. It's like I would be more proud to show like, hey mom, or hey Scott, look at this video I just shot for Doritos, or for, you know what I mean? I want to get to that level. I've done music video. I shot for a big artist, small artist. It's cool, but when you can make this look like $1 million thing and you get people to buy this for a company, pay for that.
That's dope. Yeah. That would be dope. I'm gonna say this on here recorded so that I have it in history. How come you haven't started a vlog? And how come you haven't started a podcast? And how come you aren't like full on like YouTuber? Like,
I got the answers for you right now. You see this room right now? Look at this, y'all. This ain't it. When I come out, I'm gonna have my setup. I just finally got this light for this. The vlog light. I got my microphones.
So you got plans for it then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I move back out into my own office, like my setup office that I got everything, you see what kind of chair I'm in right now?
Bro.
Rough times, bro.
Yeah,
it's not rough times, but it's just we in a transition. We about to get into this home over here.
I seriously, I mean, I think you'll blow up. You already have a huge crowd on YouTube. What, you got like 50K subscribers or something?
42, 43.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So, and you're funny, and I think your life would be interesting to watch. I mean, you see how big some of these YouTubers are.
Bro, like, I watch him every day. I just seen a dude I was talking about. He has 1.2 million followers now. I was literally watching 2 months ago, learning stuff, and it's like 1.3 now. It's crazy. And I'm gonna do it. Like I even got this. Let me show you. One of my batteries. I got this. This girl from Fairfield made it for me. I'm gonna have this in my background.
All right, so you got plans then?
Yeah. Well, it's not lighting up right now, but this lights up, so I'm gonna have a dark room.
That's dope.
This is the background, and I'm gonna have this light hitting me in the face, so I got good lighting. I got audio. It's coming, Scotty.
All right. Because I
don't want to, like I said, I don't want them to see the brand the first wave, like.
Yeah.
Just basically how you're seeing it right now. This is a rough stage of the. This ain't my office. I usually got my lighting set up. I usually got.
I just think it'd be huge.
Well, you're gonna be on the guest first show. You're gonna be helping me drive it.
Let's go, man.
I need to be. You're gonna be like the host that like does everything. Hey, yeah, voiceover. Hey,
I do all the work. All right. Well, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be dope. What's coming up next for you? What's on the horizon?
Weddings are coming up again, so I'm about to get better at those. A lot more school shoots with Reardon High School. That's a big thing I've been doing lately, shooting for them because they believe in they want us to be the media team right now, so they're believing in the projects we're giving to them. They're giving us budgets to work with.
Bro, you sound like you got a whole team with you.
No, I don't.
They believe in
Reardon High School.
Yeah, I mean,
I usually like when I do those, I got maybe 1 or 2 guys that come out with me. I've been doing them on me and like one guy, and it's really I like to bring someone out just in case. Like, I mean, it's a lot of equipment. There's a lot of things going on. It's just better to have like 2 eyes on set. Somebody, it's just kind of like assistance. But yeah, shooting for them has been cool. They're about to have me shoot all their sports stuff, and actually one of the dudes we went to college with, 2 of them, they work up there. So it's been cool to see how like you make these connections in college and stuff, and it comes full circle. You made good friendships, good memories, and when it's time for them to help you or you help them, like it happens. It's like, wow, like that making that connection in college changed my life. I'm shooting for a high school now, a private school in San Francisco. Work's getting out there to all the school districts and stuff. It's like it's surreal. It's crazy though. To see those guys is good too. It's like flashbacks. When I was on campus with them, I'm like, it felt like we were still in college. Time flies.
Who's out there?
Danny Curtin and Joe Kopp.
Oh yeah, Joe's back. I forgot.
Yeah, Joe's coaching defense up there too. Defense coordinator, and he does like 4 things.
That's dope.
They're doing good. Like to see them up there, I come up there and they're in their suits and stuff like, man, we're all doing good things. It was a proud moment.
Yeah. Do you miss football?
Yeah, I've been missing it a lot lately now that I've been training. Like especially now that I'm getting bigger, because like I've always trained, but back then I didn't necessarily know how to train. I didn't eat right, didn't drink protein. So now that I'm like gaining weight and I'm feeling like, I'm feeling it, I'll be want to play, man. Yeah. I still feel like I got it, but legs might not be there.
Bro,
I'm gonna go back and play in Italy one more season, but I don't think so.
Man, I actually do want to. One of these days, I want to talk to you all about LC and football and everything. Today, I was just wanted to talk to you about KWelchVisuals and talk about your business. I think it's dope. I've been watching from afar, and I'm excited for the day 1 vlog and the day 1 podcast, and I'm gonna buy all your merch.
Jeez,
let's go.
Road, man.
All right, bro. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I know that you have like a hot date or something. So,
got a hot date, birthday dinner.
Let's go. All right, bro.
No. What you got going on? I want to ask you a couple questions.
Bro, you got 2 minutes, and I got to go to a training. But
go.